Michelle Shine here. So today I had a really interesting experience and I wanted to share and ask you some questions and see if this has ever happened to you. So today someone sent me a text message that was completely aggro and what's the word? Um, Accusatory and calling me names and that I make them sick. And and I don't want to react to that junk because it just feeds a negative cycle. So what I did was I just felt this like welling up of heat and pressure and just sickness in my belly. And what my thought was, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to react. Like, I wanted to react. Like, part of me, or part of, I guess, the ego, wanted to react, But I've been reading that book, Eckhart Tolle's book, A New Earth. And it's all about the ego and how to disassociate your true nature from it. And it's just enlightening. I've read this book so many times, and then I kind of forget the lessons and I go back to it. And that's what I've been reading it again this week. And it's so interesting because I see that this other person's ego totally just overtook them and they just lashed out at me. And then my ego wanted to react and feed that energy back to them. But I wasn't going to have that because I read that book, and I'm clued into not doing that right now. So, I'm sitting here feeling all of this and just feeling like I have to do something about it. The feelings are so strong. And I didn't. I started a couple of text messages back, and then I deleted my text message, and I deleted the person who sent them. I deleted all their messages, so I just would, and then I focused on my daughter and how she got straight A's, and I'm focusing on other things too. So anyway, what I noticed was in sitting there, feeling all of this is like, wow, like 5 words that somebody can text me, and whatever's going on in my brain from receiving that information and taking it personally caused my entire physiology to change. I mean, like I said, I had the heat in the belly, I had pressure. There's gotta be all kinds of molecules going on in there that were not going on before. These molecules are now upregulated, stress molecules, and I'm feeling overwhelmed and angry and all of this because of 5 words that someone texts me. Is that amazing or what? That we can be affected by so little. That's just amazing to me. So anyway, my point, I guess, is that we have strong feelings and we don't have to do something about them every time. We can just sit with them. And as I sat with it, it just started to diminish. Just diminish to the point where I could just focus on something else and I'm not charged anymore. So I wanted to offer that today, that if someone else pushes your buttons, don't take the bait because they are baiting you, or their ego is baiting you to try and get more energy. And so if you don't respond and instead just feel those crazy feelings for a moment, I mean like 20 seconds, you feel them, they'll be acknowledged and your feelings will go away and you can just completely not respond to that event. And I think that's a new way to move forward, and it's just a new way to sit with that and to allow your feelings but not having to do something about it or take action that maybe you would regret later but maybe not, or just to keep that cycle of negativity going. You can stop it yourself, and I think that's amazing. So I highly recommend Eckhart Tolle's book. I love it, love it, love it. A New Earth. It's fantastic. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your day. Namaste.